Hey guys, what is up? Ryder coming at you here. Hey, so in the last video that I posted, it was our day 11 of Final Fantasy V, right? And I got my ever loving booty cheeks clapped by X Death and Neo X Death. I realized that I hadn't built my characters right. Final Fantasy V has been a beast in and of itself. As those of you who are aware, I've been playing through all of the Final Fantasy games in order of release. And Final Fantasy V has been the challenge as of late. I had never played it before, so I was kind of going through it blind. And for those of you who are also unaware, Final Fantasy V is a job system akin to Final Fantasy III, whereas you can build your characters in a certain way. Um, well, here's the problem is that if you don't build your characters right and you don't approach the final area correctly, it will kind of fuck you. And I learned that the hard way. And so what I have been doing off stream is I have been researching optimal guides or optimal builds and stuff like that in preparation of beating the final boss. I'm playing through the entire game off stream to get back to where I am at on my original playthrough so that we can beat the final boss on stream. Now, I wanted to make this video before I got to the final boss because I have found a grinding method in this game that I wanted to share with you guys. One, because if you ever decide to go through and play Final Fantasy V, um, it will, hopefully help you out in a way of understanding the way the game works a little bit. Um, and two, that way you can see that I'm not doing anything that's like hacking or like modding or anything. It is literally a legit thing you can do in the game. There's nothing that I'm doing that's cheating or anything like that to beat the game. It's just a lot of grinding and a lot of patience. And so I'm going to kind of share that with you guys. If you like what you see here, be sure to hit the like button. Comment below if you have any questions. Subscribe to the channel. Come follow me on Twitch, stuff like that. All the normal advertisement stuff. But anyway, let me jump right into this. So first and foremost, I want to put a disclaimer at the top of this. Don't do this method if you don't want to just absolutely be busted. What I'm about to show you is 100% game breaking. Like not to the point where like I don't see myself struggling at some point, but to the point where it's going to be significantly easier. I just went and bought the grass boss in Drakenvale, and walked through it without barely getting touched. It was pretty crazy. But anyway, without further ado, the first thing to jump on is the job system. Okay, so the job system in Final Fantasy V, I'm going to kind of show you guys the system. So in the job menu here for one of your characters, let's go to Lena. In the job system for Lena, right, or in the job system in general, you have all these different jobs that you get access to throughout the beginning of the game, that you can level up, you can gear up, you can play. A lot of them are viable, a lot of them are fun, but the ones for the course of this playthrough, the main ones we're going to be looking at is going to be Mystic Knight, not Summoner, Mystic Knight, Ranger, and Ninja are the three main ones that we're going to be looking at here. Now, if you're going to go this route, I recommend starting with Spellblade as soon as you get it, and then maybe leveling Ranger on one of them once you get to a good, comfortable point or something like that. But Mystic, Blade, Ranger, and Ninja are your three, and it's to master all three of them is your goal. Now, mastering them, by what I mean by that is you have two different leveling things. You have your character level and you have your job level, okay? Your character level dictates stats, health, damage output, stuff like that. Your job level dictates your abilities that you have within that class. The different skills and tools that you have. And you, like, if you level up, for example, in Lena, I have leveled up White Mage all the way to top gear, right? So because of that, I have also leveled up Time Mage. I haven't mastered them, but I have also leveled up to where I'm happy with Summoner and Time Mage. So now, as a white mage, I can also wield time magic and summoning magic. That makes sense. So anyway, uh, that's kind of the way this is built. Now, the main things that we're looking for here is Mystic Knight, which Mystic Knight's gimmick, per se, is that with Mystic Knight, you can enchant your blade with any of the black magic in the game. Okay, so that means you can, and that's any of the black magic, meaning you can strike with a sword and silence your opponent, poison your opponent, put them to sleep, inflict fire, ice, lightning damage, whatever the black magic is, and hit them with it with your weapon. Okay, so that's your first thing that you want to focus on. I love when alarms go off in the middle of a video. Anyway, that's the first thing you want to focus on. Okay, the second thing you want to focus on is your ranger. Okay, you want to get ranger maxed out and mastered. Reason being is because ranger, I'm going to kind of show you now. I'm going to jump over to Bart's here. So as you can see, I've got this figured out. So with ranger, I have this ability, rapid fire. Okay, if you max it out, you get rapid fire. What this does is it allows your character to hit all of the opponents on the field, well, to hit 4 times, right? To random enemies on the field, but at half damage. Okay, so you're hitting at half damage, but you are hitting 4 times, right? So that's perfect for like an AoE ability to hit everybody on the field at once. The second thing you want to do is master ninja. That gives you the ability dual wield, which allows you to wield a weapon in both hands. Okay, that then puts rapid fire to 8 hits. Because you're not just swinging the one, you're not just hitting the one, you're hitting twice. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're hitting 8 times, okay? So you're not like, imagine that damage output on like any of the characters, right? Like let's say you're fighting a boss, single target. Because that also goes for like single target, rapid fire, AoE, doesn't matter. You can hit all of the targets at one time, right? And do just stupid amounts of damage. Now I know what you're probably asking is, you only have 2 ability slots and 3 different abilities that you need to have, and that I struggled with figuring out how that worked for a minute. And I figured it out. The freelancer job carries over any passive abilities that any of the jobs have. So that's something I didn't know was a thing. So like being able to equip things like bows, rods, stuff like that, those aren't commands. There are command skills and there are support skills. In a way, I guess is what they're called. Oh, or passive skills. Command skills are things that you can order them to do. You can't really order your target to dual wield. You can just dual wield because it's a part of ninja. Well, being a freelancer, since I have mastered ninja, I can dual wield as a freelancer without having dual wield equipped. So the key is you master ninja and ranger, and then you master spellblade, because you want to be able to enchant your weapons with the most powerful black magic in the game, which is holy and flare and osmos. So you want to master all 3 of those and then go freelancer, which will allow you to equip every weapon in the game, ribbons, which make it to where you are immune to most status ailments, and you'll be able to rapid fire, spellblade abilities, and dual wield weapons. So my current layout on my target, on my current target, as you can see, I've got 2 weapons, heavy armor, and obviously this is not even, this is like I'm about halfway through the game, so it's gonna get better. Like I don't even have legendary weapons yet. I'm only level fucking 29 right now. So as it stands, I'm going to be absolutely hitting like a Mack truck by the time I hit to the end of the game. At least that's the idea. Now, obviously you're thinking, oh my god, that's a stupid amount of experience that I got to gain, because each job you have active battle points that you have to do, that you need to level. Like just summoner alone, getting that to level 5 was 100 battle points just for level 5. You know, so it's and you only get at most like 4 or 8 or like 1 or 2 or something like that per fight. So the question is, how do we do this in a timely manner? Well, it's not a timely manner, but it is a manner, and it's quicker than most, and I'm going to show you. Okay, so the farming spot that I have in mind, you can't reach until you reach Galuf's world, which is shortly after the release of X Death in the game and all that stuff. Spoiler warning, by the way. Anyway, you get to Galuf's world, you go a little way, and eventually you will come to Galuf's castle, the city of Baal. And that is where we are now. And there is a farming spot here that is perfect and very easy and very accessible to do. So I'm going to show you that. So we'll go in here to the castle of Baal. And we will go on in. Oh, well, hold on. There's a talking that's going on right now because they're not going to let me in because I just got done coming back from Drakenville. Give me one moment. Let me get in. Spoiler alert if you haven't done this yet. Because I forgot that this was a thing that they wouldn't let me back in the door. Yeah, come on. Quit the RP. You gotta love it when videos don't go according to plan. Come on, you dingus. Jump in. There we go. Okay. So we'll go up here. This is, by the way, spoiler alert, how you get in after you are locked in. You hit that. Boom. Oh my god, we're being flushed down the toilet. Yada, yada, yada. And we are... Come on. Come on. And we're in. Okay, back to where I was. Now, you won't have to do all that whenever you first get here, because you can do this grinding spot as soon as you get here. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go in here to this building, and you want to rest up, obviously. Main thing is you want to talk to your buddy here, the item shop owner, and you want to buy as many gold needles as you possibly can. Hopefully you have enough money to do so. By the way, if you want to farm money, good God, this is the way to farm money. Like, look how much money I got. I had enough money to max out my Phoenix Downs, high potions, cottages. Like, I do not want for the months. Anyway, but right now for this thing, gold needles, okay? Buy as many as you possibly can, okay? Now, after you do that, we're going to go on down here. We're going to go into this building right here, which is your main castle spot. Okay, now, what you'll do is you'll go downstairs, and you'll have a little save point right here. And then down these stairs is where you want to go. When you go down here, you'll have this little tiny area right here. Okay, this area is only is locked off. You can't go anywhere else, but just this little room. But you can spawn an enemy called an Obdet Art. I'm probably like butchering that word, but they're basically statues. Okay, statue mobs. They spawn in groups of 2 or of 5. Now, whenever they spawn, they do a stupid amount of damage, okay? So you want to make sure that you're ready with Phoenix Downs and make sure you have a healer in your party and stuff like that. Make sure that you're good to go, okay? Because they might kill you. They also cast Break, which can petrify your teammates, so make sure you're also ready with Asunas or using those golden needles you bought. But try not to use those on your teammates because the golden needles are mainly used for the enemies. Because they are statues, the golden needle will instantly kill them. So we're going to walk back and forth here and get them to spawn just so I can show you. Okay, we got a group of 5. So in this, we just item, golden needle, and spawn one. And as you can see, as soon as I do that, vanish, they die immediately. Immediately. As you can see, they are just killing them off one by one by one. I literally spent hours doing this today to just grind out all of the active battle points that I'm gonna need to see. Now he just braked one of my teammates, so it's easy. We'll just whoop, this is golden needle him, and then we'll golden needle the opponent. Bam, and they're all dead. Killed all 5. Now I made that look easy. When you first get down here, they may hit you around a little bit. Now it's not showing any ABP because our jobs are all mastered, but the ABP right here, okay, in a group of 5 of them, you will get 8 ABP. In a group of 2, you'll get 4, okay? Now, that's very low effort needed for 8 to 4 ABP, and you can just continually do that. You just continually spawn them, throw your golden needles out, kill them all off, do it again. And then there's a save point right above where you can go up and save. Go right out here. You can cottage, or not cottage, you can go to the inn in here. You can rest up, go right back, do it again. By doing this method, I came in here and I mastered Ranger, Spellblade, Summoner, Time Mage, White Mage, and Ninja. All of that just doing this method, and I did it all in probably, I don't know, 6-7 hours. And that was with me taking like a 2-hour break and go and get some food, and so it really didn't take very long at all. And this can work for all of your jobs too. If you really want to, you can master every job in the game doing this method if you really want to and get real busted. I'm just going for just this method. I'm just going for this job combination, so that's all we're going for. But you can do this if you wanted to completely break the game and do all of this all together. So yeah, that's how you do that. Now, as for, obviously, how this operates in battle, let me go and I'll show you real quick. So I'm gonna go spawn a random encounter and we'll kind of show you this in action. So I don't know, we'll see if we get a good spawn here, a good battle spawn. See if we can get a good battle spawn. So there we go. Okay, so we got 4 of them. Okay, now watch this shit. Watch how crazy this is. I'm gonna just rapid fire. Boom, 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 boom. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's just with one character. I just hit all of them. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. 2 of them are already dead. And that's just 2 of my characters. Now, Ferris over here, well, now Bart's is now stunned, but now guess what? Rapid fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. And then you got one person left standing. Okay, watch this shit. Oh well, I got a dancing dagger, but Jitterbug! I hit twice, is dead. Now imagine that on a boss with like elemental bonuses, because some of the bosses are weak to elementals and stuff like that. So like, let's say you're fighting an enemy with like fire damage. I shit you not, like, I'm not fighting a boss right now, but like the Dragon Grass boss up in Drakenvale, I legit was, or actually better yet, the zombie monsters that were on the route to in Drakenvale, they were weak to fire. I would use Spellblade to enchant my blade with fire damage, and I was hitting enemies for like 1,500 damage per hit. It was absolutely silly, the amount of damage I was doing. So, and this, like I said, this is just halfway through the game. So again, like I said, you can't. I don't know if there's other better methods of grinding or not. I don't know if this is the be all end all way, but this is helping me a lot. So I mean, I'm going to continue doing this off stream to get get to X death and get to where we need to be, so that I can stream the final boss and get that done. But so that way we can move on to Final Fantasy VI. But I wanted to share this with you, like I said, because I feel like it might help other people that are struggling with this game, maybe if they are, and if they are interested in it at all. And also because I didn't want anybody to accuse me of, like, hacking or mod doing anything shifty. No, I just grinded. I had a lot of free time on my hands. So I just broke the game a little bit because I grinded and grinded and grinded and grinded and grinded and grinded and grinded. So it is what it is. And instead of doing all of that on stream, I did it off stream. But anyway, guys, that was the video. Like I said, hopefully you guys liked what you saw here. If you did, hit the like button. Comment below if you have any questions or anything like that. Subscribe to the channel. Come see me on Twitch. You can be part of the whole deal. Because, like I said, we're playing through all of the Final Fantasy games. So we'll see if we come up with other little tricks and tips and shit like that on Final Fantasy VI and beyond. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. It means a lot to me. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.